There are several advantages associated with Cogstate computerized testing. One of these is that the tests in the battery are relatively brief. So what this means is that we can customize a battery that measures 4 or 5 key cognitive domains, and that battery can be administered within 15 to 18 minutes. So traditional psychological and neuropsychological tests often require them to be administered by a psychologist or a neuropsychologist. Now, one of the advantages of the Cogstate battery is that training can be provided to a site coordinator or a study coordinator or even a research assistant in order to administer the battery. Now, that online training is rather straightforward for these potential supervisors to complete, and it is available in a range of different languages. So where there are global studies incorporating sites across many countries, the supervisors in those sites can complete the online training. That element of translations also extends to the cognitive tests themselves, and the battery has been translated into over 70 different languages, and more languages are being added each year. And what we find is that our published literature suggests that performance across different geographical regions, countries and cultures is largely consistent on each of the Cogstate tests. So we don't tend to find performance vary. So what that means is that we have a standardized battery that has been standardized in terms of performance across the world, so that study teams can incorporate the same underlying cognitive tests across each of their study sites, irrespective of where those sites might be located. So the Cogstate battery has been designed specifically to not have any practice effects associated with the tests in that battery. And what that means is that study teams can provide and administer the battery to their participants repeatedly with confidence that changes observed on that battery tend to be associated with the treatment, intervention or study drug. So, we have study designs where the test will be taken on multiple occasions within a single day. So for example, a test may be administered at a baseline assessment and then at a 2, 4, 6 and 8 hour follow-up assessment, say in an early phase study, for example. It's also important to note that in terms of the scoring of the tests, oftentimes pencil and paper tests, for example, require considerable manual scoring. And I guess one of the potential issues associated with this is there can be the potential for mistakes or errors made during that scoring. Now, on the Cogstate battery, the computerized battery has a whole range of inbuilt algorithms which we use to provide automated scoring of that test. So supervisors can then log into that system and download the results, view the results, and make some decisions around how that participant has performed if that's of interest to the study team.